Hi, my name is Tom Sherry, and I'm a professor in the Department of Ecology and Evolutionary Biology. My research focuses on what controls animal populations, what factors threaten them, and what are possible solutions to global change threats to them. My lab mostly works in the field in places like mangrove swamps and tropical rainforest. We focus on the question of what controls populations of migratory birds that breed in North American forests and winter in Caribbean islands. We work mostly in Jamaica, where we've discovered that climate change forecasts of decreasing rainfall in the future threatens populations of insects that support large populations of these birds. And we've discovered that annual survival of these birds is affected by insect abundance in the winter and their timing of migration, and so climate change threatens populations of these birds throughout their range, including North America. The reason that these birds are important is they consume vast quantities of insects that are important to humans and human activities, and birds are also very charismatic to the public, so they're a strategically important group to work on for conservation. A second research focus in my lab is the effects of tropical forest loss and fragmentation, which leaves remnant patches of vegetation on populations of birds that don't migrate. We've worked mostly in Central America, especially in Costa Rica. Surprises include the impact of a particular species of snake on bird populations in human-disturbed environments, and peccaries that become very abundant under some conditions. The snakes eat eggs and nestlings of birds and can cause population declines. The peccaries root on the ground and cause vine tangles to disappear, which are important feeding substrates for a number of specialized tropical birds. The importance of understanding the factors that influence populations and the diversity of species to countries like Costa Rica is that they depend heavily on tourism and ecotourism for their economies. My lab has trained 14 PhD students. One of these, Matt Johnson, has focused on birds in coffee plantations. He's discovered, for example, that birds in shaded coffee plantations consume enough pests of coffee that eat coffee beans to save farmers about $125 per acre per year. That's a lot of money for coffee farmers. So his research provides an economically compelling reason to protect wildlife in these plantations as an alternative to chemical pesticides. Future goals for the lab include integrating information and our findings on migratory bird populations at a continental scale so as to be able to predict consequences of specific environmental threats to these animals, and also to understand the causes and consequences of changing populations and biological communities in tropical forest and other environments. We're also interested in the lab in helping educate the public about the stakes of biological conservation so that they can become partners with us in helping protect biological diversity for future generations.